Boris. To my right.
Honey Grove telling them what they think about the Colts. Honey Grove letting them know.
And to my right, representing both the cities of Dallas and Houston, at the combined weight of 415 pounds, in the team of
LC not going by game time tonight. All right, here we go. Tag team action for your second matchup here in Honey Grove, Texas. LC Mox. It's not a game time tonight, folks. The attitude adjustment has been there. Now LC is ready to get this going against the smooth criminal Rob Boris and Coach Chad. Tag team action. One of the best tag teams here in King of Sports Wrestling. Ring that bell, says Robert Wells, and here we go. Just Nick on the outside, Chad on the outside, and LC Mox and Rob Boris in the center of the ring. And I guarantee if you've been in the state of Texas for a while watching wrestling, you've heard of all four of these men. In fact, if you've been watching wrestling in the Southwest, Southeast, Midwest, wherever, you've probably heard of these four men. A lot of talent inside the ring. As Robert Wells gets in there and looks at a standing switch from smooth criminal Rob Boris against LC Mox. LC Mox sliding through the middle of Robert Boris's legs. All of these men extremely talented on the mat, in the air, grappling, striking. These guys know exactly what they're doing. One count right there for Robert Wells. Great positioning by lead official Robert Wells. Head scissors by the smooth criminal Rob Boris. Rob Boris and Coach Chad making their debuts here in King of Sports Wrestling, warring up against two people who have had success recently in King of Sports. And Rob trying to get the official to stand in between, but the official not having any of it. A little bit of confusion right there from Robert Wells. And Rob Boris trying to get inside the head of LC Mox. Maybe make him lose his cool just like last week. LC Mox trying to turn the other cheek and instead just chops the living daylights out of smooth criminal Rob Boris. You could feel all the way in Paris, Texas from Honey Grove. That's about 20 miles from here. You could feel that chop. Everyone be quiet. Double-handed chops from LC Mox, caving in the chest of smooth criminal Rob Boris. The lungs of Rob Boris in a lot of pain right now because those fingers are in there, and a shoulder tackle. The smooth criminal needs to get the head coach in there. Doesn't get a chance as LC drives his shoulder in, firing off the ropes as LC Mox. Again, flying lariat to the face and a cover. Game time, 1, 2, and a kick out. The smooth criminal Rob Boris. LC Mox in control, tagging in his partner, Just Nick. Just Nick, we saw defeat Rickson Shaw. Now Just Nick and Chad, Coach Chad, head coach Chad Del Vinci. You hear the crowd getting Nick chanting for him. But the disrespect from Coach Chad, the head coach of not really too sure what. But Jus Nic, scoop slam, showing that unlimited power that we saw against Christian Shaw. And Jus Nic really speedy off those ropes. Oh, there we go, headbutt. Classic Jus Nic right there. The crowd's super into it. And a missed-diving headbutt from Jus Nic. Another missed-diving headbutt, but a senton connects. And Jus Nic having a good time here in Honey Grove, Texas, King of Sports Wrestling. This first-class wrestling event, it's a loud night here in Honey Grove. Neck breaker, and a pin. 1, 2, just a 2 count. As Chad Del Vinci now trying to escape in the corner, and Chad using the whistle to try to get a timeout. As I've said before, there are no timeouts in professional wrestling, especially here at King of Sports. But Chad trying to use every trick that he possibly can. And scoop. Elevated stall, Chad got out of it. Big clothesline from Chad. Coach Chad getting the whistle out of there. 1, 2, just a 1 count right there. Someone needs to get that whistle out of the ring. And 1, 2, 2 count right there, the crucifix. 1, trading pins are Chad and Jus Nic. Now Chad driving an elbow to the back of Jus Nic. And now Jus Nic getting a scoop and a slam in the middle of the ring. Coach Chad flexing for the crowd here in Honey Grove, Texas. Tag into the smooth criminal Rob Boris. I'm a little ashamed right now of Coach Chad associating with himself with a criminal. Smooth criminal Rob Boris coming off the ropes. And a big sliding knee from the smooth criminal Rob Boris. Pin 1, 2. Rob Boris almost ended the match right there with a knee to the face. Very fluid maneuvers from Coach Chad and the smooth criminal Rob Boris. I think they've had a conversation or two about what they wanted to do inside the ring tonight. Charles Murphy knows a thing or two about having conversations about what it is to do inside the ring, as I was once a manager here at King of Sports Wrestling. Big time hit. Jus Nic, the smooth criminal. Knee to the face. Almost a code breaker right there. 1, 2. 2 count. Now Rob Boris just wanting to pound. Go to Pound Town on Jus Nic. If you're a fan of things right now, you've probably seen this. And Rob Boris, the smooth criminal, doing an inchworm. And misses the inchworm. I'm not going to call that a full worm. And Jus Nic with a super kick to Chad, trying to fight his way out of it. Big roundhouse enziguri. So the smooth criminal now, Jus Nic trying to get the energy going and flowing. And here we go. Lion salt from Jus Nic. Beautiful maneuver. 1, 2. Just a 2 count from Jus Nic after the lion salt on the smooth criminal Rob Boris. And Chad Del Vinci taking LC Mox off the side of the ring apron. Very smart tag team maneuver. And Rob Boris takes advantage with an elbow to the back of the head. And now Rob Boris, fisherman suplex. Here we go. 1, 2, and a kick out. Beautiful fisherman suplex by Rob Boris. Again, you cannot take away the athleticism and the caliber of wrestling from Rob Boris and Coach Chad. They've been in control of most of this matchup. Atomic drop and backstabber combo. Coach Chad with the cover. 1, 2, and before LC Mox could break up the count, Just Nic kicks out. Now Coach Chad keeps a little waist lock in there. Again, the Colt trying to make their name here at King of Sports Wrestling on their debut, and a big boot from Coach Chad Del Vinci might be the turning point in this matchup, as Just Nic has not been able to tag in the fresh LC Mox in some time, and now it's all set up. An old school, oh, there we go. Just Nic setting him up anyway for a what's up, and Rob Boris inexplicably gives his partner. Rob Boris was so locked in to what he was doing, he was not paying attention to anything else but his maneuver, and it maybe cost his team the match. That's now Brainbuster from LC Mox. 1, 2, and Coach Chad breaking up the count after that Brainbuster from LC Mox. LC Mox might have had the match won, but Coach Chad gets in the way. Now LC Mox firing away on someone he knows very well in LC Mox. And now a low blow inside the ring. Rob Boris trying to get a low blow, but Just Nic locked it up. There's so much going on right now. Just Nic being thrown outside the ring. Rob Boris now trying to get the attention of LC Mox. LC Mox now back in the ring. Smooth criminal Rob Boris takes a clothesline. Now Just Nic is tagged in. But Just Nic just took some punishment. I'm not sure if this is the smartest maneuver by the team of LC Mox and Just Nic. Oh, spinning DDT from Rob Boris. 1, 2, 3. And the Colt take the victory. LC Mox tagged in Just Nic, but I think he should have stayed in the matchup. Now he's having to peel his partner out of the ring, and the Colts are victorious here tonight at King of Sports Wrestling. Hopefully Just Nic is okay. We have more coming up here at King of Sports Wrestling. Hopefully Just Nic is okay. LC Mox and him put on a heck of a performance. But Just Nic was just a little too tired at that time. And oh! That's what I was afraid of right there. The attitude of LC Mox has not changed. He is not a different person. The teachings of Just Nic, the teachings of everyone. Can we get some officials out to the ring right now to help out Just Nic, as LC Mox has cleared Just Nic from the ring, and I'm gonna start calling him Game Time again, because that is not the LC Mox I know.
What's going on here? Just Nic came from Houston, Texas to tag you tonight. What is happening here? It's quite simple. He ain't from Dallas. He ain't worth my time. Just like every single musty, crusty